Welcome to a short introduction to the Rolta Battlefield Management System. We at Rolta are honored to have provided solutions to our defense organizations for more than 2 decades. Rolta BMS is Rolta's 100% indigenous, military off-the-shelf solution, built with over 20 years of GIS and defense domain experience and over 5 years of packaging and deployment of our products and solutions across the defense sectors. Rolta BMS is built from the ground up to address the comprehensive battlefield management complexities of our Indian defense and military conditions. With highly optimized GIS, command and control, shared situational awareness, and spatial orientation at its core pillars, each aspect of the application has been designed keeping in mind key elements such as common operating picture, efficient detection, tracking, and destruction of targets, real-time response, superior orientation and control, effective logistics in real time despite extreme conditions, as well as constrained communication bandwidth, low power consumption, etc. Rolta BMS is built using a highly modular architecture to address the unique requirements across levels, from the battalion headquarters, battalion company, to platoon, section, and soldier level. It is fully customizable through well-defined APIs, and the complete source code lies with Rolta. At its core, Rolta BMS seamlessly integrates the 4 pillars: command and control, spatial orientation, situational awareness, and geospatial information systems to achieve a rich and comprehensive solution. A mature platform that encapsulates strong expertise of having provided solutions over the years across defense organizations. For instance, here are some of the key command and control core functionalities: diagrammatic plan preparation, sensor integration and multi-source data correlation, crest clearance and line of sight, video integration and streaming, intervisibility analysis tools, terrain overlays creation. Here are some of the key situational awareness core functionalities: marking observed enemy inputs, track management, terrain overlay update, sensor data management. Some key spatial orientation core functionalities: common operating picture, own and enemy orbat, cross-country mobility, route planning, and finally, several GIS core functionalities: geospatial data pre-processing, georeferencing, map repository, 3D view display and walkthrough, attribute and spatial queries, editing tools. Rolta has provided strategic and tactical solutions across the entire gamut of the defense hierarchy. The solution addresses the end-to-end workflow of battlefield management, starting from the initial map data ingestion, covering preparation and execution of the mission, and culminating in the mission debrief. Extensive user experience studies have resulted in a highly user-friendly, easy-to-operate system for each of the stakeholders. Let us have a quick look at the key features of Rolta BMS. This is the Rolta BMS display screen for the battalion and company commanders. The screen layout is designed for intuitive upfront menus for quick decision-making and an easy way to reach an action in only 3 clicks at most times. The layout shows the view-only information on top, showing the user's own call sign, status of signals, logistics, GR location, etc. The main menu at the right is where all the sequential features and functions are grouped, from initiating a plan up to recording it live. This design ensures that the user's hand does not block the map view area. An interactive task menu at the bottom area helps change map views, day and night mode, map grids, map scales, and complete messaging and alerts related features. A map navigator on the left of the main map area. And a large map area at the center helps plan a battle scenario. The icon at the bottom represents the active situation, which is visible to all in the orbat. Using the various tools and functionalities, a well-defined battle scene can be created. The Symbols menu allows the user to place basic symbols, tactical and deployment graphics in a well-categorized manner. The Symbols button enables him to mark the deployment of the enemy platoon just discerned from the latest intelligence. He can mark it keeping the terrain in mind and easily change its attributes with a few clicks, like rotation, editing the shape, etc. That is how the commanding officer has marked his own and enemy detailed deployment. The user zooms in to a closer level and then through the tactical graphics tools marks an observation post. Similarly, he has already marked the ambush his Bravo company has deployed. The commander now wants to lay down a line that his troops must not cross, lest they come under observation of the new observation post the enemy has placed. A polyline is drawn using the Symbols palette. It is red, indicating that it cannot be ignored. The commander can place an arrow to indicate the route taken by the Bravo company ambush party. The private overlay can be turned on or off to declutter the screen. The relevant units and equipments can be placed on the map quickly and intuitively using the Forces menu. For instance, here, the commander marks the platoon that has adopted this route to its ambush site, 4th Platoon of Bravo Company. Thus, we see how he has marked all the forces, both own and enemy. Using the Orbat menu, the entire order of battle can be seen. Through group visibility, one can see the detailed unit list. A unit can be hidden or shown on the map. A unit within the Orbat can be placed directly on the map as part of planning. The planning feature provides various tools for measurement and terrain calculations. For instance, a polyline is drawn along the route taken by the platoon to calculate the distance. The Terrain menu contains tools such as Terrain Profile, Line of Sight, Arc of Fire, etc. Here we see the Almanac tool instantly provides information like time of moonrise, sunset, etc. to plan an ambush. The Situations menu allows the easy management of overlays. This enables control over the information the commanding officer or any user wishes to have displayed on his screen at any time. It also enables the creation of private overlays on which the user can create desired graphics and merge them. The Navigation tool helps to define and plot a route as well as track and find the shortest path. The commander can define a route which needs to be executed for an ambush. The shortest path based on the terrain deviations can also be delineated, which would help in further planning. The Logistics feature helps give the status of manpower, equipment, ammunition, and resources, which can be modified and added within the system. Updated details will be made available through Rolta BMS at the press of a button up the chain of command. Task-specific functionality allows one to create various reports like Shell Rep, CAS Rep, and Sit Rep. It also allows the creation of various task-specific planning. Using the Setup functionality, Blue Force tracking, preferences, shared situational awareness configurations, and password options can be set up during mission time. The system allows the commander to add proximity alerts to a danger zone. A second entity will be warned when they approach a designated distance. The alert can be viewed and then deleted. Predefined instant messages can be sent in a couple of clicks to specific recipients. For example, there can be no delay in execution of a stop fire order. Map grids can be turned on depending on the type the user needs to view. For example, Mil Grid, UTM, and Lat Long. Various types of maps can be turned on or off as needed, like 3D, 2D, vector, raster, satellite, etc. Or one could go to a specific location on the map. The user can also easily control the day and night viewing as well as brightness and contrast. The record menu can record an entire plan or view a video feed. It helps to receive quick instructions. The appropriate plan thus created by the platoon commander is sent to the section commander. Let's take a look at the Rolta BMS section. The Rolta BMS section has a specific set of functionalities to meet the needs of a section commander, like route creation, freehand drawing tools, disseminate graphic orders, instant messaging using defined set of tools, etc. The section commander can easily switch from day to night mode. The layers can be switched on or off to avoid screen clutter. The freehand vector drawing enables the user to easily mark features on the map for auto-replication. Similarly, the polygon drawing tool helps replicate a specific area with all members within a section. The Tools menu enables the user to calculate distance, areas, and perimeter with ease. The instant messaging helps notification to be shared with ease within the section. Symbols can be marked and moved easily. The user can easily configure his own system settings as needed. Finally, the section commander sends out an order to the soldiers. The Rolta BMS Soldier caters to soldiers within the section. It includes the ability to securely log in as well as do a remote and own purging. As shown, the user can switch from map to combat display mode for effective BFT monitoring. The predefined symbols can be easily selected and placed on the map for auto-replication with the section. The rich support of instant messaging helps soldiers to communicate easily with each other and with the section commander. The Tools menu enables the user to calculate distance and azimuth with ease. Rolta MIL-GIS offers functionalities for integration with TAC C3I subsystems to achieve seamless interoperability with several features like 3D fly-through and DVD terrain symbology. The responsive maps hereby created are critical for the next stage of mission planning. Rolta MIL-GIS has a wide range of terrain visualization tools along with 2D and 3D viewing capabilities. Rolta Mission Planning GIS Suite enables smooth GIS data pre-processing, complete mission planning, and effective data repository support. Rolta Mission Orientation, with its strong data filtering features, can be applied effectively on any raster data, that is, satellite images and topo sheets. Rolta Mission Preparations help to create a detailed ORBAT. The area of responsibility can be delineated using the Map Configuration menu within Rolta Mission Preparation. This covers a snapshot of the Rolta BMS features. Now let's have a quick look at some of the key architecture and design elements of Rolta BMS as a mission-critical application. Rolta BMS is architected as a multi-layered, mutually cooperating, secure, independent message passing service. The front end is built using Model View Controller architecture, ensuring complete separation of user interface from business functionality. The application architecture is highly modular, robust, secure, open service-oriented, and fairly lightweight. Rolta BMS Communication Service encapsulates all the communication functionalities and abstracts the complexities. It has an extensible interface and allows pluggable implementation of protocols. The front end of Rolta BMS is designed on a Model View Controller pattern. It provides rich and easy user interface decoupled from the model. The message format has a low footprint and adequate redundancy checks to ensure security and robustness. The Rolta BMS application is fairly platform independent, using industry-standard frameworks and state-of-the-art emerging technologies which are futuristic, interoperable, and upgradable. The product engineering process is agile, iterative, and use case driven. Being an IP-rich solutions company, Rolta has developed highly robust products through this process. Rolta BMS and other products are built using the highest standards of user experience processes and methodologies. Rolta's unique UX expertise is highly recognized globally and the first to get certified on HFI Level 5 standards. Rolta's world-class testing and quality engineering infrastructure and capabilities cover all the aspects of product testing, such as functional automation, performance, interoperability, etc., with a rich set of tools and frameworks for testing and release engineering, with a matured process and well-defined assets, with proven methodologies for automation, performance engineering, and well-defined metrics. Here are some samples of Rolta's certifications globally for its UX, development, quality, and security standards. Rolta's GIS-related IPs are OGC compliant for interoperability. Rolta's Center of Excellence labs are unique to its portfolio to continuously innovate, research, develop, and test their solutions. Over the years, Rolta has built its intellectual property, which are copyrighted and patented. These copyrights and patents have helped Rolta to build unique solutions for the Indian defense. Furthermore, Rolta has had a long-standing presence in locations across the country. In a nutshell, Rolta understands defense. This is clear with the 20-year track record on deployments. Recognized as one of the top 5 companies globally in GIS technology, Rolta also has a best-in-class UX capability. All of this has gone into developing the battlefield management system in a completely indigenous manner, Rolta BMS, for the Indian defense.